Hey guys, Sean, Kayak Angler Outdoors. I just wanted to do a quick video and show you guys my fly rod setup. This is the rod I used the day when I caught my first saltwater fish. Nice big bluefish. So hang tight and we'll get to it. Alright, this is it. It's a Redington Crosswater. It's a 9 weight. It's a 9-foot 2-piece rod. I obviously don't have the whole thing here, just the bottom part. I'm in my garage, it's tight quarters, but this is the setup. It's got a pretty decent sized reel. Got this rigged up with 40 plus saltwater line. It's a sinking line. I won this at my Fly Fishing Club's dinner. We had the dinner back in April, and they had a I don't know, they used to call it Chinese auction. I don't know what they call it nowadays, politically correct, I guess, like a tricky tray or something. But anyway, put in a couple of tickets for this and won it. Came with a couple of flies hand-tied by Brad Buzzy, also a member of the club. Buzzfly.com, go check him out. He's got a lot of good equipment. He's an awesome fly tyer. He ties up some really, really good flies, so go check him out. I'll put the link to his website below. I had it with the sinking line with a 30-pound leader. Next time I may bump it up to 60-pound if the blues are like they were the last time. Big monster alligator blues. The fly was one I tied myself. As you can see, it kind of got destroyed. I had a lot more material on here. This is from catching one bluefish and having about another 3 hit it. Just totally destroyed it. So this will be going back on the vise as a bare hook and start again. But hey, if I gotta retie flies for catching a lot of fish, I'll do that any day. One thing I want to do, tell you, a quick tip, a tip that was given to me prior to this trip that I kind of forgot about. And when you're fishing, if you're catching freshwater fish, trout, bass, or whatever, back up so you can see it, you can strip them in, pull the line in and strip them in. When a fish is really big and heavy and takes off and does a lot of runs like this bluefish did, you're going to do what's called put them on the reel. You're going to hold the line here and you're going to reel up all the slack. This way, instead of stripping it in, you're going to use the reel to bring them in. And sometimes if the fish is really big, instead of messing with the drag, you're going to do what's called palm the reel. You're going to take your hand and you're going to put it under the reel just to slow it up a bit. And if the fish isn't too big, stop it. You can kind of pull them in a little bit. Now, the tip that was given to me that I'm going to give to you guys so it doesn't happen to you, you got the handle here. Now, when the fish takes off, obviously the reel is going to go backwards. This fish took off like a rocket, and I was going to palm the reel before that, but he took off and the reel started spinning and the handle came around really fast and hit my hand like 3 times before I could move my hand out of the way. Totally wasn't thinking. Hopefully next time I'll be mindful of that. So just remember that if you're going to palm the reel or the fish takes off, just keep your hand clear of that handle. This way it won't get you. But I only caught 1 fish on it. Here's a picture of the fish. Alright, so I'll be definitely heading back out with this. Mainly use this for salt water. Once in a while I'll bring it out for fresh water, but I have another one. I have a 5 weight for freshwater. This is my 9 weight for saltwater. I will definitely be taking this out during fluke season because catching up bluefish on the fly rod was a fish off my bucket list. I've always wanted to catch a saltwater fish on the fly rod. It took a while, but I finally did it. Another item on my fishing bucket list is catching a fluke on the fly rod. I tried it last year with no success. I'm going to give it a shot again this year. Hopefully I can knock another item off my bucket list this year. But anyway, that's my setup. The 40 plus sinking line, fly eye tied, which by the way is really freaking awesome, catching fish on something you tied. whether it's a fly I tied or a rod I built. It's really awesome. And of course my fly rod setup. But anyway, just wanted to show you guys this. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't, and tell your friends about my channel. And as always, cheers, tight lines, and see you on the water.